welcome back to the kitchen. Today we are honoring my mom's memory by making mint juleps for the Kentucky Derby. Let's go see how these all come together. It is Kentucky Derby weekend, and in honor of my mother, we are making mint juleps. If you've never made a mint julep or don't know what a mint julep is, it is a combination of the simplest ingredients. It is Kentucky bourbon, simple syrup, mint, and ice. Sometimes it has Angostura bitters added to it. Not my personal favorite. As many of you may know, my mother passed away on Valentine's Day this past February. As long as I can remember, she adored the Kentucky Derby and the Triple Crown. She followed the horses like no tomorrow. She loved watching all the pomp and circumstance and the big hats and the mint julep sipping ladies on the TV. Every year the Kentucky Derby was on in our house on Kentucky Derby Saturday, from the beginning of the coverage until the last horse crossed the finish line. So today we're making mint juleps in honor of my mom, Nina. Mint juleps are super easy to make. We're gonna need some simple syrup, and I have that made up already. This is or equal parts of granulated sugar and water. Simple syrup is an awesome thing to have on hand. Went out in my garden and I picked some fresh mint, and I have some sprigs that we're gonna stick in the glass, and then I have these that I pulled off the bottom so that they wouldn't get mucky in the water, but we're gonna muddle these, and that's what it starts with. So you're gonna start with a tablespoon or so. You can use less or you can use more of simple syrup, it's up to you. And we're gonna use some mint. Now, a good pinch of mint, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna muddle this. Now I have a muddler, and what you're gonna do is put the mint and the simple syrup in the bottom of your glass. So you're gonna muddle the mint and the simple syrup together. You are not going to vigorously pound the mint, because that will lead to releasing tannins into the drink instead of just releasing the essential oils. You'll know when you have muddled it enough, when you can smell the oils that have now infused that simple syrup, and you'll know that you're done. Now we add the bourbon. You're gonna add 2 ounces of bourbon. You can also add 3 ounces of bourbon. Today we're using a honey bourbon, but you can use Maker's Mark is also a good brand of bourbon. And this is an Evan Williams honey bourbon. It's just what came out of the liquor cabinet first. We also have Jim Beam up there. So give this a stir with your bar spoon. You're gonna leave the mint in there. And the major secret to a good mint julep is crushed ice. So I have some crushed ice here. We're gonna add it in and almost fill your cup. And then you're gonna take your spoon and you're going to gently stir this together. Now when you do this in a metal mint julep cup, it's gonna form frost on the outside. That's like super important. Like, it's what people who know about mint juleps say they look for in a mint julep, is if the outside of the cup has frosted. Now the reason you want to have so much ice is because without it, you're just swigging straight bourbon. And if you're into that, I totally get it. But I think that you can really appreciate the bourbon a little bit more if you let that ice melt into it. Then you really get all of the good flavors from the bourbon. So then you're gonna top it off with more ice. You're gonna make a little hole, and you're going to put a sprig of mint right there. Then you're gonna get your straw, and you wanna put the straw where the mint is, because it's all about the experience. So it's not just, you're not just tasting it, you're seeing it, and you're experiencing it through your nose.
Smell it there too.
So when you take a sip of this beautiful infused minty bourbony sweet drink, you're also smelling the mint as you sip. That is how you make a mint julep. That is as simple as it gets. It's super beautiful. Make sure you have plenty of ice, and make sure you enjoy the Kentucky Derby, and honor my mom by making yourself a mint julep. Now I'm gonna take a taste. L'chaim. Cheers, chin chin. Mom, I'm thinking about you. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Smooth, It's not too minty, but it's just delicious.
Yes, that's enjoyable.
And it's not too boozy. You don't get that overwhelming punch of alcohol in your sinuses, you know? That's why you need so much ice.
You let it sit on your tongue for a little bit and then just...
It's just super smooth and so delicious, right? It's refreshing. This is something you drink when it starts to get hot and you sit on the veranda and you just enjoy it and you let it all soak in. So, whether you enjoy the Kentucky Derby or maybe you just enjoy bourbon, I hope you give this a try. I hope you learned something, and I hope that it cleared it up if you didn't know how to make one. So that is the secret to making a really great mint julep. I hope you give it a try. I hope you learned something today, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure and hit that thumbs up button. If you are new to my kitchen and you wandered on over to see what was going on, welcome. Always a pleasure to have new friends join me. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. And as always, if you're a tried and true member of the Noreen's Kitchen family, please be sure and hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss out whenever we upload a new video. You will get a push notification on your smart device or an email in your inbox whenever we upload new content. We don't want you to miss out on all the real food for real people, real easy recipes that we present right here on our YouTube channel and straight from our kitchen. I hope you give this delicious mint julep a try for the Kentucky Derby or anytime, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.